I am Phil Ashey from the American Anglican Council with another episode of One Big Idea, where we look at the scriptures for the coming Sunday. This Sunday, January 30th, the fourth Sunday of Epiphany, we're looking at lessons from Jeremiah, from the Psalm 71, from 1 Corinthians 14, and from the Gospel of Luke chapter 4. Normally, I go with the Gospel. I always love to preach on Jesus. But here we've got this very interesting contrast in Jeremiah, the call of Jeremiah as a young man, where Jeremiah says, Lord, I don't know how to speak, for I'm only a youth. And then in Psalm 71, we've got David saying, O God, from my youth you've taught me, and I still proclaim your wondrous deeds. So even to old age and gray hairs, O God, do not forsake me until I proclaim your might to another generation, your power to all those to come. So what's the one big idea? Well, I think one big idea here is serve the Lord whatever the stage and age in life you're at, and don't worry about your qualifications. What does God say to Jeremiah? He says, do not say, I'm only a youth. For to all to whom I send you, you shall go, and whatever I command you, you shall speak. And behold, I've put my words in your mouth. I've set you this day over nations and over kingdoms, to pluck and to break down, to destroy and to overthrow, to build and to plant. So if you're young, just know God's equipped you. He's given you everything you need to do the work you have been given to do. And then to those of us who are getting a little gray in our hair and are wondering, well, is there still some mileage left in us? And the answer is yes. Oh my goodness, because there's a mission that is eternal and doesn't depend on age, and that is to proclaim the greatness of God and his might to every generation. So how does this work? Well, I think to those who are young, there can be some age wisdom in the gray-headed and the gray-haired that can be helpful in doing that work of proclaiming the gospel. And likewise, to those of us who are gray-haired, we can certainly learn from those who are younger, who have the passion and the vision of how to engage the culture and its real challenges. So we both need to work together. And perhaps that's where the lesson from 1 Corinthians 14 comes in, where Paul begins in verse 12 with this phrase, so with yourselves, since you are eager for manifestations of the Spirit, strive to excel in building up the church. So that whatever we do, whatever age and stage we are, we're all about the same thing, which is building up the body of Christ with the gifts we have been given, young and old, so that we can go out and make disciples of all nations and proclaim the greatness of God to every generation, to build up and to tear down, to redeem and to plant, just as God said to young Jeremiah. So that's the one big idea for this week. Let's put our hands together, young and old, share the gifts we have, acknowledge the call, the energy, the wisdom, the passion, the heart that we each bring to the table. And let's work together to build up the church so that we can proclaim the gospel to every tribe and nation. God bless you.